I built this entire site with Claude Code and 2 simple prompts. It has 3D graphics and animated page transitions deployed live on the internet for free. In this video, I'm going to share a very simple and obvious way to build any website you want. I've been in tech for 20 years. I currently lead multiple programs building AI models at Google. This is the workflow I use for myself and for my one-person business clients to build digital storefronts. I'll show you the specific reason most people get mediocre results from AI and the 2 inputs that change it. First, you identify a website you like. It doesn't have to be in the same niche as yours, but it should have a layout and structure you want your own website to look like. For me, at least for this video, the starting point was a website I came across on Reddit. It seemed like a good candidate to push Claude to build a website with minimal prompting, just to see what it could actually do by analyzing an existing website structure. It's a developer's portfolio site. I picked it because it seemed complex to build. 3-dimensional elements floating, glass-like navigation that hides as you scroll, text that types itself out, the kind of a site that would take a skilled developer several weeks to build from scratch. This is the exact prompt I used to get Claude to build it for me. That's it. The prompt and my brand document were the inputs. The brand document was used for the contents of the site. You can find the brand document template in the description. In my opinion, this is the shortest and most effective way to build and publish a fully functional website using Claude. The biggest mistake people make with AI is to describe what they want from scratch. Most of us are not good at describing design in words. You don't have the vocabulary, gradients, easing curves, spacing ratios, interaction patterns. Half the terms aren't even in your head. So, what do you do in this case? You don't describe it, you point it to a reference that has your taste. As a result of the first prompt, you'll get a plan output. The reason you wanted to create a plan is to ensure everything is accounted for from a developer's perspective. You don't need to understand the whole plan. The plan is for Claude, so it can build you something that is industry standard. After the plan was completed, it was time for my second prompt, and it is simply asking it to proceed. That's it. After it completed development, I was able to review the website on my local host, as well as within the preview window in Claude Code. At this stage, you can make further adjustments to your liking, which I ended up doing so. Here is the prompt I used for that. I admit, this prompt uses jargon specific to website designing. This was the exact original output, a little too busy for my taste, and here's what it gave me after my adjustment prompt. Very professional. Once I was satisfied with the result, I asked it to deploy the website to Netlify. Before typing deploy this to Netlify, be sure to set up a free account at netlify.com. Once you set it up, go to the projects menu and you'll see a big area that says want to deploy a new project? Drag and drop your folder here. That's where you drop the zip file Claude will generate. Now, it's not going to generate the zip file automatically. Once you type deploy this to Netlify, Claude will ask you how you want it deployed. If you're using Cowork, it should just give you deployment options to pick from. Pick the one where it says to use a zip file to package the website for deployment. Then all you have to do is drag and drop it into Netlify to publish. Once you publish, Netlify generates a unique URL where it hosts your website. If you have your own domain, Netlify has a section that walks you through configuring the DNS settings so you can use your own domain's URL. The key takeaway from this method is that when you give Claude Code a reference, you're giving it a ceiling, a concrete quality bar, something for it to match. When you give it a brand document, you're giving it a direction, who this is for, what should be included, and what it stands for. With these 2 anchors, Claude knows exactly what to do, so the output doesn't drift toward the average of everything the model has ever seen. That's it for this video. If you found this useful, hit that like button and subscribe for more simple ways to use AI. As always, let me know in the comments if you need help going through the workflow. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.